Farm Manager 2018. Is it worth a buy, guys? Wow. Let's read the words of the developers. That's a pirate, Mac, you prick. Manage your own farm in the game Farm Manager 2018. To expand your farm business, produce cheap and sell your products at high prices. Control the process of land cultivation. Employ as many illegal immigrants as you... Oh, sorry, it doesn't say that. Employ the best staff. Buy the most appropriate farm equipment. Raise livestock and process the harvested crops. Yes, guys, you know you're scraping the bottom of the barrel when you're reviewing a fucking farm simulator. You know there's been no big releases when you're doing something like this. How many of these games must exist? How many? Well, not many actually, because I fell for the same mistake pretty much everybody else is. This isn't Farm Simulator where you drive a shitty tractor round a shitty field for hours and hours and hours crying your eyes out because you're so bored. This is actually a management game. You run the farm. You are the farmer. You are old man Farmer Giles sitting in your fucking rocking chair with your cloth cap on and your 12-y shotgun over your knee just going, "Har!" No, that's pirates again. They go, "Oh-ar," not "ar." Back, just don't try and do farmer impersonations. You run the place. You're too old to do anything really on the farm. You just employ other people to do it. That's what this game is. And I have to say, guys, I've been playing it nearly all day today. And I've gone through the campaign. It has a campaign, it has 15 scenarios, and it has a complete sandbox mode where you just get a bit of land. You can choose how much money to give yourself, give your farm a name, and you can do whatever the hell you want. You can grow what you want, and it's fun. I've got to say it, this game is fun. It's quite a deep game. You have to kind of build car park places to put all your farming equipment on, your tractors, your trailers. There's a shitloads of machinery that you get. I couldn't believe how many, there's 40 pretty much. I think there's about 40 machines that you can buy from combine harvesters, tractors, cultivators, plows, sprinklers, you name it, there's a machine that will do it. There's also a shit ton of buildings that you can have. You have to have houses to put your your farm workers in. You have to have your own farmhouse. You have to have silos for your grain. You have to have big barns and warehouses. You can have refrigerated areas. You can have frozen food places where you can freeze stuff. There is so much that you can have. There's a whole load of farm animals as well. You can breed goats, cows, chickens, ducks, geese, all the kind of stuff that you would expect to see on a farm. They all need their own areas. And then of course the most important thing, you make your fields whatever size you want pretty much, and you can grow whatever the hell you want. Well, there's 20 different types of crops that you can grow. There's also big greenhouses for when winter's coming, so you can get your tomatoes going. Don't you love the smell of tomatoes in a greenhouse? That smell when you walk into a greenhouse and that tomato, oh, that's gorgeous. So you can grow your tomatoes and stuff like that to bide you over winter when you sack everybody, and you're just kind of living off them. And then summertime comes, spring and the harvest, and the fields, you have to do it properly. You know, it's not just some half-assed thing. You have to plough the fields, then you have to cultivate it, then you have to have a shit on it so that it's all, you know, work it into the soil so the soil becomes rich in nutrients, and then you sow your seed. But you have to be careful. You have to look at what is the best thing to sow at the right time, because you've got to work out when it's going to be like harvest time. Is that going to be at the right season? Because this game goes through all the seasons. It has spring, summer, autumn and all of that nonsense. It's not nonsense, Mac. It's vital information for a farmer. Well, I didn't pay much attention to it, which is why I lost a whole fucking field of pumpkins. Just went. And the buzz of this game is, this is what it's all about. The buzz is making money. It's getting yourself into a position where you become self-sufficient. That can take a while. I spent over £1 million just getting me farm set up because I'm a shit farmer. And then I just suddenly started turning a profit as I was selling all my stuff. And I had me big crop yield, the big one that I was waiting for, tatties. Oh my goodness, I had a huge tatty field. They're potatoes, by the way, tatties. I had a huge, tatties, whatever, you know, depends where you come from. I had a huge tatty field. And it was at that point that the game decided to show its ugly bug face. And I sent my tractor into the field. I sent my potato picker into the field. I sent my other tractor into the field with a big trailer. And the idea was that the first machine picks up the tatties and then puts them into the trailer that's been towed by my second tractor. It didn't do that. It just kept the fucking taties in it, went and parked up, and I lost a whole crop. That was crucial. And worse than that was that machine and the tractor that had been pulling it decided that they would no longer be available for any other job for the rest of eternity. So they were just taking up valuable parking spaces, and they cost a fortune to buy in the first place. And it was at that point that I realised that I was going to thumb this game down, because that, ladies and gentlemen, is a game-breaking bug. And I went and had a look on the forums, and I found other bugs where people, the farm workers, are getting stuck. And unfortunately, guys, this game, as much as it's fun, and it is worth a buy at the price if it worked, but listen, it isn't a bad game. It is a fun game if you like farm management. Sure, the animations are awful. It looks like some kind of browser game at times. Everything just goes through each other. There's no kind of avoidance in the actual driving. Everybody drives through each other. The vans drive through each other. There's just no collision at all in this game. As far as animations go, it's 1 out of 10. But as far as a kind of management game goes, hey, you're getting up there 7, 8 out of 10. But it has bugs, and the bugs need fixing. So guys, this came really close to getting a thumb up, because I've had fun in it, and it's just a shame that there's these kind of bugs in the game. So there you go, guys. Farm Manager 2018 is almost a buy, but yeah, it's not.